it's really a forum to discuss waterfront issues with the 3 elected representatives in the question and answer period. It's very much our social norm to provide that kind of opportunity.
This, on the other hand, is an instance of a problem that we're facing. There's a tiny little street called Erin Key now, the former Lower Bathurst Street, is clogged with traffic serving the airport. Surrounding this little street, there's 2 schools to the left, a daycare, Ireland Park on the left, Little Norway Park on the right, Community Centre Burrin, of course, on the left. So all of these community uses are being overwhelmed and threatened to some extent by this out-of-control operation here. Here's a taxi in the streetcar lane at night. And there's another one. So the taxi drivers are still not quite used to what they should be doing. There's a plane taking off from the island airport. And also of concern to us is the rapid increase in GO trains that will be taking place as a part of Metrolinx and the Greater Toronto Area's plans for increasing rail traffic, which is a good thing if that takes if that decreases the number of cars and the amount of car-based pollution. Unfortunately, the plan as it stands.
Park with my bike coming down Spadina, just incredible. The enormity of the car flow from Harbour Street all the way down into this area. It's just incredible. And so the question is, how do we reduce the number of cars on the road in order to reduce the pollutants that are affecting the air that we breathe? And I believe people can rally around the air that we breathe. And I think that's something that all of us can organize around, because many other issues are divisive. But the issue of the air that we breathe affects us all, young and old.
More information this Thursday at 6 p.m. We're currently working with the broadcasters to try and get a live feed, so you don't necessarily have to come to the meeting. You'll be able to look at it to understand exactly what precautions and what measures are being taken in the community. Now, the thrust of tonight's meeting with this is a critically important issue, and as we see these fences come up, I think more and more questions are being raised. And I'm also making sure that your concerns are brought to the attention of the police through the Police Service Board, a position I hold at council. And if you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to come forward to the office to make sure that we can take care of you during this very, very challenging month. It's not just going to be a week, it will be a month of disruptions. I guess the most important thing is Dan Leckie Way. And I think the centerpiece to a new way to get from the water's edge into the heart of the city, and to get to the heart of the city through the neighborhoods of Ward 20 down to the water's edge. We finally opened Canoe Landing after negotiations with Concrete AX and the rail companies and the City Parks Department, the boards of education, and 2 other condo boards, and 16 other developers and engineers, and 19 lawyers, and it was a long list. It took a lot of time to move that through, because it was a complex set of arrangements that were negotiated back in the early 80s. We had to undo the arrangements and then put them back together. The new park, Canoe Landing, which was a name chosen through a public process, is open. But the most important thing is that you can now walk through a neighborhood street up into the neighborhood of City Place. And then this, as we speak, ground is now broken on the pier to build a pedestrian bridge which will link Dan Leckie Way to Portland. You'll be able to get to the downtown core by walking through nothing but neighborhoods for the first time in my lifetime in the city. It's an extraordinary gesture that we've been working non-stop on for 4 years. Ground is broken on all of the projects that link it up. It'll be a cycling path as well as a pedestrian path. And as part of the revisioning of the block plans in City Place, we have taken block 33 and 30.
I think there was Ariel and Adam. We're still not online with Olivia, so we will.
Her obvious friends, all of those gory details, if people are interested in what's happening with Port Authority staff, fundraising for her, all of that I can go into if people are interested, if that's one of the questions.